The story took place in a world where memories could be erased. When a relationship fell apart, people no longer faced the pain, they simply deleted it. On Valentine's Day, Joel was picking out a gift for his girlfriend Clementine, but then he saw her getting close with another man. Joel froze. While Clementine acted like she didn't even know him, he was a complete stranger. Joel didn't make a scene. He just turned around and left. Later, a friend told him the truth. Clementine had gone to a company called Lacuna Inc. and erased every memory of Joel. Though now, she truly had no idea who he was. Joel couldn't accept it at first. That night, he sat alone in his car, overwhelmed. After calming down, he decided to go to the clinic himself, since Valentine's Day had just passed. The place was crowded. Many people were there to erase memories of past relationships. At the front desk, Mary was sorting through piles of letters. These letters would be sent out after the procedure, informing others about what had happened. Joel said he wanted the procedure. The doctor explained that there were steps to prepare. First, Joel had to go home and gather everything related to Clementine. He searched through his place, collecting letters, photos, and anything tied to her. Cups, books, notebooks, everything from their life together. These items would help locate the memories. In the end, he filled 2 large bags back at the clinic. The pre-op began. Joel had to describe their entire relationship from how they met to how it ended and record it. This would help the doctor pinpoint the memories. The doctor said the procedure only took 1 night. When he woke up, the relationship would be gone from his mind. The procedure started. The staff placed the items in front of Joel and guided him into his memories. He quickly slipped in. He found himself back in the clinic just moments earlier. He could hear what the doctor was about to say before it happened. Then time began to speed up. Memories flashed by one after another. The scene shifted to their most recent argument. Clementine came home drunk and said she had damaged Joel's car. Joel lost control and started questioning her. Clementine didn't take it seriously. Joel then accused her of being with someone else. She paused, then walked out. Joel realized he had gone too far and tried to follow, but the memory was already collapsing, and he couldn't change anything. The timeline moved further back. One day while they were out, Clementine said she wanted a child. Joel refused right away. They argued in the street. That was the first time Clementine suggested breaking up. It was clear that their personalities were very different. Clementine was outgoing and emotional. Joel was quiet and reserved. Those differences attracted them to each other, but over time, they became the source of conflict. Joel didn't like how Clementine acted when she drank. Clementine couldn't stand Joel's lifestyle either. As the memories kept being erased, the timeline moved further back. Their relationship became closer and more intimate. During their early days, Clementine had bright orange hair and a bold personality. They were relaxed and natural around each other. They once lay together in the snow. Joel said, "I could disappear here." It was a simple but genuine moment of happiness. At this point, Joel started to change his mind. He didn't want to lose these memories anymore. But the procedure was already in progress, and he couldn't stop it. All he could do was watch them fade away in the real world. The doctor had no idea what Joel was going through. At that moment, one of the assistants received a call from Clementine's current boyfriend. The assistant went to see her. Clementine seemed unsettled and confused. She suddenly felt the urge to go to a place called Montauk. Following procedure, the assistant confirmed her memories had been erased. He found items Joel had left behind. Among them was a record of the 2 of them on the ice. He also took out the gift Joel had bought that day. Then he used the recorded details to express those memories back to her. Meanwhile, the deletion continued. Joel started taking Clementine through different memories, trying to hide, but no matter where they went, everything kept falling apart. There was no stopping the process. Joel didn't want to erase anything anymore. He just wanted to keep the good parts. He tried to wake himself up and briefly return to reality, but soon he was pulled back into the memories, like the anesthesia had been increased back inside. Joel told Clementine the truth. He said that if she hadn't erased her memories first, he wouldn't have done this. Clementine began to understand, but it was too late to stop. Then they came up with a plan. They would try to hide inside Joel's unrelated old memories, hoping to avoid deletion. The scene shifted to Joel's childhood bedroom. It was a memory he didn't want to revisit. Clementine laughed when she saw it, but soon, they were pulled back into shared memories again. The plan didn't work. Joel took her deeper into even earlier childhood memories. These were moments when he had been bullied by other kids. Old experiences he had buried came back up. They kept jumping between memories, trying to buy more time. For a moment, the system in the real world couldn't track them, but the doctor increased the anesthesia anyway. Joel briefly reacted in reality, but was quickly suppressed again. Back in the memory world, Clementine began to disappear piece by piece. Joel could no longer hide. In the end, the memories brought them back to the beach house where they first met. He was the starting point of their relationship. This time, Joel didn't run. They sat together and spent their final moments slowly. They walked along the beach until night fell. when they returned to the house. Everything started collapsing. Just before it all ended, Clementine told him, "Meet me in Montauk." The next second, the memory was completely gone. The procedure ended. Joel woke up as if nothing had happened, but he felt like something was missing. He went out as usual, planning to go to work, but at the last minute, he changed direction and went to Montauk instead. There, he returned to the same beach house. Soon after, he met Clementine again, now with blue hair. They got to know each other like it was the first time. Their personalities hadn't changed. She was still outgoing, and he was still reserved. They started talking naturally. Then they took the train back together. Slowly, they began to grow close again, until one day, they received a package from the clinic. Inside were recordings from their memory erasure. After listening, they finally understood. They had been together before, and they had chosen to erase each other. All the familiar feelings now made sense. Clementine decided to leave. This time, Joel stopped her and said, "Wait." Even knowing things might end the same way, he chose to try again. And that's where the story ended. On the surface, it was a sci-fi story about erasing memories, but at its core, it asked a deeper question. Some things could be forgotten, but some connections always found their way back. Memories could be erased, but could feelings really be wiped clean? Joel and Clementine knew the ending might repeat, yet they still chose each other. Maybe love was never about avoiding pain, but about being willing to try again. If it were you, knowing it might hurt, would you still choose to love again?